Alright, so today I figured I might talk a little bit about street photography. Now, I realize that, most people that have been doing street photography, whatever, they've probably been doing it a while, and photography in general before they actually make a video about it. However, I actually only got a camera last year, midway through the 12th year of high school. I had always wanted one. I didn't grow up with very much money or anything, so I couldn't exactly, get one that was half decent. But anyhow, I had met someone that really encouraged me to kind of get one, right? And spend the money and actually invest in, a long-term kind of like interest of mine that I'd been neglecting for, well, years. I'm a skateboarder, and for skating it doesn't cost very much to invest in, right? You get a board, you get the trucks, you get the wheels, you're set for a while until it goes away. Now, it's not a lot of upfront cost, but for a camera, even when it's used, it can be a little bit of money. Anyway, point being, I got a camera. And at first, I only really used that camera to shoot, nature, because that's really mostly what I was up to aside from skating. I didn't really hang out with people all that much, so when it came to photographing other people, I kind of steered away from it, I didn't exactly want to I guess, interact with people, I was very antisocial, and I still kind of am, but just not nearly as much as I was last year around this time. Anyway, so I got this camera, it's Sony A6. I'm actually filming it on that camera as I speak. I was gonna say as we speak, but I mean, unless you're talking while you're watching this video, that would be fine, but anyway. Basically, I'd gotten the camera, and as I said, I'd shoot nature, and I'd film myself skateboarding and stuff. And my apologies, I just ate almonds, so I'd still got some like in my teeth. You know how it is when you eat almonds, whatever. Anyway, I'd gotten the camera, been shooting nature, skating, whatever. Now, it wasn't until late last year, so fall of 2018, when I went to Montreal with someone I really care about, that I actually started, shooting people with my camera, right? Like, capturing what I seen, and if there's people in there, I'd be like, oh man, that sucks at first, because I'd be like, oh, you ruined the shot kind of thing, like you're in my way. I certainly don't think like that now. I think it's a great addition, it's lovely how things just kind of happen, and things like that. You learn to kind of appreciate them, and I think, photography really makes you see things in a new way if you let it. And the people that come in and out of your life, they obviously influence the way that you see, life in various ways, really, but photography's sake, I was shooting in the city of Montreal. And there was this one particular photo, and I'll put it here, that I really, really liked. Yeah, I edited the shit out of it. A lot of fun with it, right? And it was an opportunity to kind of experiment with, editing and stuff, because beforehand I wouldn't edit the photos of the nature and whatnot, like mostly waterfalls and different trails and stuff like that I'd take photos of. But I didn't really know how to edit, and granted, that's because I never really had tried before. Anyway, this photo I experimented. It's a weird fucking photo after my edit, but hey, it's a way to kind of get to know what you're doing, right? It's how do I want things to be, and I'm gonna make them that way. What's the matter to anyone else, right? If they don't like it, they don't like it. If you like it, hell, that's all that matters, and you can share it with whoever you want, whatever. Anyhow, that photo I started editing, and then I started, actually paying for Lightroom, not just the free trial. And basically after that, any chance that I got to kind of go out, I was like, I want to shoot people. I want to be able to capture all these kinds of scenes. And then, I was too kind of I guess, afraid to ask my friends to let me take photos of them. You know, I wasn't like that. I guess, you know, it's just always kind of awkward to do that. And when it came to people I didn't know, I certainly was, you know, more resistant to ask them. Anyhow, I'd go out, you know, and I'd try to shoot mostly architecture in my hometown, Collingwood, you know, Ontario, Canada. I guess I should say that if anyone's wondering where the hell I am. I'm on the top of a mountain. A mountain, that's what we call it. Anyway, so I started paying for it. You know, I wanted to shoot architecture then. And if people were in the shot, then I was like, oh, okay. You know, eventually I started to be like more and more okay with any kind of additions that were, you know, spontaneous. Someone gets in the frame that I wasn't expecting. All right, whatever, sure. You know, I just shoot it again, whatever. If I didn't like it, then I didn't like it, whatever. And, well, I just started going out every single day. And, I mean, walking downtown, you know, up and down downtown, what a sentence. Oh, well, I mean, I started to be less and less scared of actually, you know, taking photos in public of people I had no idea who they were, and they had no idea who I was, you know. And that's the way it stayed until I'd talk to them, or they might say something to me, or we'd share a smile, even just for a moment, you know, and acknowledge, hey, I mean, that was a pretty beautiful moment there, huh? You know? And I mean, I've been through it all, you know. I had someone chase me in Montreal when I was inside of a car, actually, because they thought I was taking their photo. And granted, they weren't in the best position, you know, living-wise. And I wouldn't take a photo of someone who was experiencing, you know, homelessness and stuff, especially without their permission. You know, I've had people on the street ask me to not take their photo, and sure, even though it's completely legal to take someone's photo, if they are in public, if they don't like it, then, you know, I would gladly delete it, because that's not what I'm about. I don't want to be starting things. I don't want to have trouble. I just want to kind of make art, you know. I just want to create things and, you know, see the world in various ways, because it's different all over the place, yet we're all kind of the same in the way that we feel, you know. In the way that we kind of don't talk too much about how we feel to other people, because we don't want to seem weak or too vulnerable or whatever. I mean, that's obviously not to say everybody in the goddamn world, but I mean, come on, you know. But anyway, no. Hey, so I filmed most of this in the shade, okay, with my camera propped up against this old thing. So hopefully it looks all right. You know, it's pretty hot out right now, so I'd rather not stand in the sun. Exactly. A bit of shade, whatever. Yeah. So hope you liked it. Subscribe, like, comment if you wanna. My name is Jocelyn. Nice to meet ya. At Self Renaissance is the Instagram, so check it out if you wanna, okay? I mean, no commitments or anything like that, you know, I'm just looking for something casual. Anyway, goodbye, and hope you had a good day and a good time watching it, so peace!